Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
We are going to discuss about industrial seed oils, which are being consumed widely across globe and also in India. We will look critically to the content of industrially processed refined vegetable oils and what could be our alternative. So today's article is going to discuss about what are the harmful effects of industrially processed refined vegetable oils and what are the alternative oils in India, particularly in Indian cooking situation, we can be using for optimal health. Now, industrial seed oils, commonly known as refined vegetable oils, are highly processed oils extracted from seeds like soybean, sunflower, cottonseed, corn, and then rapeseed, which is also known as canola. And these oil were not part of our diet until the 20th century. And then eventually, when we got the technology to extract the oils, we started using this extraction technology to extract the seed oil. Sometimes that also involves chemical solvent. Now, they are often chemically altered during purification or refining process. Consumption of vegetable oils has increased drastically in last few decades, replacing fats like butter, ghee, and other animal fats like lard and other saturated fatty acids. Westernization of diet brought these oils to the kitchen of India as well. Palm oil forms a major share of edible oil consumed by Indians, according to a report. And it is also the second most consumed oil in India, followed by soybean oil. So together, both sum up, soybean and palm oil, it's approximately 65% to 75% of total consumption. In comparison to the saturated fats, refined vegetable oils are considered as heart healthy due to the presence of polyunsaturated fatty acids. However, latest evidence on saturated fat and polyunsaturated fatty acids came up with new evidence that suggests that industrially processed seeds oil are not good when we consume in large amount. What are the health risks associated with industrial seed oils? The first thing goes to the omega-6 fatty acids. Now, before we go ahead and discuss about this topic, we need to discuss a little bit more about omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids. What is the significance of this ratio? Now, omega-6 and omega-3, these fatty acids are essential polyunsaturated fatty acids, which are found in vegetable oils. Research has found that omega-3 fatty acids are anti-inflammatory, prevent chronic inflammatory diseases, whereas higher omega-6 fatty acids is inflammatory in nature. A delicate balance between omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids is crucial to promote optimal health. The pre-industrial diet ratio of omega-6 and omega-3 used to be 1:1. Some also referred as 4:1. So it was on the lower side. But in current situation, excessive amounts of omega-6 fatty acids made the ratio of omega-6 and omega-3 as high as 16:1, which is majorly found in Western diet. And this diet, as we see in many research and many findings, promotes pathogenesis of many diseases, including cardiovascular disease, cancer, inflammatory, and autoimmune diseases. Whereas a low omega-6 and omega-3 ratio exerts supportive effects, health supportive effects, and it also suppresses the risk of autoimmune diseases and inflammatory hazards. Now, in a study, and Science Direct has quoted that a ratio of 4:1 was associated with a 70% decrease in total mortality among cardiovascular disease patients. A ratio of 2 to 3:1 breast inflammation in patients with rheumatoid arthritis, which is majorly associated to autoimmunity and inflammation. Also, a ratio of 5:1 had a beneficial effect on patients with asthma, whereas a ratio of 10:1, which is far more higher, had adverse consequences. So we need to avoid vegetable oils. Those are high in omega-6, for example, soybean oil, sunflower oil, cottonseed oil, peanut oil, rice bran oil, etc. And we need to make sure that we are using cooking oils which are high in omega-3 fatty acids and low in omega-6, for example, olive oil, butter, ghee, coconut oil. These are the oils which are now found to be beneficial over omega-6 enriched fatty acids. Now, industrial seed oil, they are easily oxidized, they're unstable. Now, polyunsaturated fatty acids are present in industrially processed seed oils that break down easily when exposed to higher heat and produce reactive oxygen species and trans fatty acids. Trans fats are linked to increased risk of cardiovascular diseases as revealed by multiple research. Reactive oxygen species can damage DNA, lipid, and protein membranes of the cell. So this is another loopholes of industrially processed fatty acids, or we can say seeds oil. Most of the industrial seed oils contain synthetic antioxidants, for example, BHA, BHT, and TBHQ. Those are added to the seeds oil to prevent the oxidation. These compounds are found to cause hormonal imbalance by multiple research, suppress immune function, and carcinogenic in nature. At the concentration of 0.7%, BHA and BHT found to be harmful to the blood. The International Agency for Research on Cancer classifies BHA as a possible potential human carcinogen. Now, industrial seed oil and heart diseases, what evidences do we have? The traditional recommendation of vegetable oils over saturated fatty acid to reduce the risk of heart disease is controversial and up for debate considering the latest evidence, what we have discussed so far. A large review suggests a switch from saturated fatty acids to carbohydrate did not lower the risk of coronary heart diseases. The same study quoted refined carbohydrate, especially sugar, sweetened beverages, increased the risk of coronary heart disease. Another review found no consistent benefit to all-cause or CVD mortality, that is cardiovascular disease mortality, from the reduction of dietary saturated fatty acids. Now, which oils are then better for Indian kitchens? An ideal cooking oil is the one which can withstand high heat, not industrially processed, that is not refined, doesn't oxidize easily, right? These are the three criteria. Based on these three criteria, there are three cooking oils which can be very helpful or beneficial for Indian cooking purpose. Coconut oil is first among these three, has a smoking point of approximately 350 Fahrenheit, which is used, that is suitable for baking, frying, and saute cooking. It contains medium chain triglycerides or MCTs and lauric acids, which are beneficial for heart health, brain health, and weight loss as found by research. Then comes sesame oil, which has a higher smoke point of approximately 410 Fahrenheit. This oil contains sesamol and sesaminol. These are the two heart-healthy antioxidants. Sesamol is a potential anti-carcinogenic agent as found by research analysis, and sesaminol exhibited preventive effect against Parkinson's disease, which is a very potential, or you can say very harmful neurodegenerative diseases among elderlies. So sesame oil can be used for shortening, all-purpose cooking, and as salad dressing as well. Then it comes to ghee, which is anti-inflammatory, contains conjugated linolenic acid that promotes fat loss. And CLA, which is conjugated linolenic acid, also reduces the risk of diabetes. People with the most CLA in their bodies had a lower risk of heart diseases, as quoted by scientists in a research study. So, what is the bottom line from this article we get? Industrial seed oils are high in omega 6 and to be avoided to achieve optimal health. Traditional fats, which we used to eat before pre-industrial diet era, for example, butter or ghee or coconut oil, which are not processed, are better options for cooking now, looking at the recent evidence. Selecting a vegetable oil high in omega-3 is better for heart health. So we can also try olive oil and extra virgin olive oil, but not suitable for Indian cooking so much. And we need to slowly get that into practice. Also, omega-3 is found to be preventing inflammation and chronic illnesses associated to inflammation. However, quantity matters over quality when it comes to fat, because 1 grams of fat can get you 9 kilocalories. So even if we know that oil is best in terms of fat composition, but the quantity shall be moderated and needs to be reduced to get the best benefit. Further, no single food is good or bad. The lifestyle mantra should be eating everything in moderation, choose healthier option, and avoid processed, refined products as much as possible.